Hi friends, we're at Holy Scrap Hot Springs in southern New Mexico. We're making soap today. It's a Castile olive oil soap, which is a soap we love, so we're going to start with it. It's also rumored to be the easiest soap you can make. Another reason to start with it. We're beginning soap makers. We have 3 ingredients in this soap. 1.525 pounds of olive oil. That's 1.525, which is 24.4 ounces. We have 6.83 ounces of water in this plastic jug. And we have 3.14 ounce of sodium hydroxide. So I'm going to take the sodium hydroxide and the water outside right now and mix the two together. We're outside on my porch. I'm wearing safety gloves, safety goggles, and an apron. We're going to pour the lye into the water. Important that it's not water into lye, because that would be explosive. We're outside for ventilation. These are fumes you don't want to be breathing in. And you also don't want to get lye on your skin, and if you do, wash it off with vinegar, not water. Okay, so here we go. Lye into water using a funnel. And I'm not going to mix it, I'm going to swish it. So having this little cover is nice for safety, although it will swell the jar and I'll have to open it. I'm swishing, 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 and now I'm going to see the swelling. Open. Swish, swish, swish. And I'm going to just keep doing this until it appears clear. We're back inside. I transferred my lye water mix into this glass Pyrex jar. And here we go. I'm going to pour the oil into my soap making vessel, which is a pot. This is 1.525 pounds of olive oil. This is a refined olive oil for the purpose of soap making. Okay, and now I'm going to add the lye back to my safety glasses. And I'm going to start to just figure 8 mix. And when I feel like it's kind of blended, I'll use the blender tools with power. So at this stage, we want to blend until it traces, which is just a certain degree of thickness. So it looks like we have a trace here. You can see it sort of holds its shape. You make a line, it stays there. So we're going to call that good enough. And we're going to prepare to put it in our mold, which is a piece of PVC pipe. Looks like about 2.5 inch. And I put a little plastic disc at the bottom. Hope that works. And I'm just going to pour it in. Okay, I'm going to pour the soap now into my mold. I moved it to a metal tray so it's a little more secure. I'm testing out the plastic bag thing to see if that just gives me a little assurance that it won't leak. So we'll see. Here we go. This tube is lined with wax paper so that I assure no trouble getting the soap out. Okay, that's it. Pretty simple. We're going to leave this overnight and hope that in the morning we have really beautiful olive oil soap. Okay, it's the next day, and our soap sat overnight in our PVC tube. Just before bed, we realized that we weren't sure if we'd get it out of the tube, so we put the tube out on the porch, and it was kind of cold last night, and in the morning I woke up and pushed it, and it came right out. So here's our soap, and it looks great. In the future, the only thing I would change is I wouldn't bother putting wax paper. Instead, I would use some olive oil on the inside of the tube. I would again rely upon temperature to get it out because it shrinks slightly when it's cold. And then you may notice for olive soap, this is quite light in color. It's just because we had refined olive oil that someone gave us, but you can use regular olive oil, and I probably would use regular olive oil next time. Anyway, we're happy. It's great. I'm going to leave it for several weeks so there's the lye is no longer active. Yay.